Hey, what is up guys and girls? Welcome back to another TGG lineup guide. This time we have Viper, the American chemist, and we will be teaching you how to spread the toxins all across Haven. If you haven't already, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and comment if you know any of these lineups down below in the comments. This awesome Viper lineup guide has lineups for Viper's Snakebite, Poison Cloud, and Toxic Screen when both attacking and defending. So without any more delay, let's dive into all the best Viper lineups on Haven. The first lineup of many we have for you today is an attacking Viper lineup on A site using her Snakebite. This is a post-plant lineup for the default plant position. On Haven, the aim of the game is to plant, then get off of site, and Viper can use this lineup perfectly to fit in with that quota. Stand in the corner by the sandbags at the top of A long. This is a bit of a confusing one. On the wall next to you, there are small circles on the wood. Aim at the leftmost small one, but place the bottom right corner of your toxic screen bar on it instead of your crosshair, then fire. The Snakebite will prevent any attempts to defuse. Just be careful you aren't swung by a rotating enemy who is searching for you. If you can use two of these, you can stop any chance of a defuse by just firing the second one when the first ends. Sticking with A site, we are now going to switch over to Viper's Poison Cloud ability. To start, stand to your left from where you did last time, on the cart with the sandbags in the corner of A long. Aim at the top corner of the burning building behind A heaven. Move your crosshair slightly below to where the sky meets the top of the vertical wall. This lineup will land on the default plant position. And whilst you might not think much of it, there will be one less ability for you to think about using when you get onto A site if you use this lineup. It means you can easily get onto the default plant position and plant. Our final attacking A site Viper lineup is a Toxic Screen. Stand in A long once again, but against the right side of the entryway to A lobby, just in front of the cart with sandbags. Aim at the top of the corner of the wall in front of you, slightly on the right-hand side of it. This Toxic Screen will split the whole of A site in half. This means that as long as you have someone that can smoke off A heaven, the enemies will not have anywhere to hide on A site and hold an angle from A long. Just remember to check the close right corner as you push up onto A site. Learning lineups is a crucial part of Haven, and any player who reliably knows lineups will stomp on Haven. This is because of the 3 different spike sites, meaning enemies can be anywhere. This goes for other agents too. Luckily, we have full lineup guides for other agents on our YouTube channel and official TGG website. These agents are Raze, KO, Sova, Brimstone, Phoenix, Killjoy, and Fade. Moving over to the next segment of the video, attacking B-site lineups. This first lineup is a Snakebite for the default plant position. Now this is a strange one, so stick with us. You want to begin in attacker side spawn. Go against the back wall and place yourself just to the right of the red tree, in line with the mountains in the background. You should be in the middle of 2 small holes in the wall. Yes, you heard that right. For A and B site default plant position, post-plant lineup, you are starting in attacker side spawn. Turn around and aim at the tip of the spire in the background, then fire. The Snakebite will fly all the way over mid-courtyard, over to B site, and land in the default plant position. This is insane. Being so far out, it is easy to plant here, and with Viper in attacker side spawn, no enemy will come searching here. Moving back over to Poison Cloud lineups, we will be slightly closer to B site this time. Stand against the brown box at the bottom of mid-courtyard. Aim at the top left corner of the entryway to B site and simply throw. Easy as that. The Poison Cloud, when activated, will block the whole of the ceiling entryway to B site, so you have one less angle to worry about when pushing onto B site. Our final B site lineup is once again a Toxic Screen lineup. You need to stand just inside of the attacker side spawn entryway to B window. Aim right at the middle of the wall opposite. The icon on your minimap should be in the back left corner of B site and go all the way across the middle of B site, so make sure to check if this is correct before firing. This will have a similar effect to the previous Poison Cloud, except this time it will block off the right-hand side of B site, and more specifically, the A-Link entryway to B site. This once again means you will have a lot less to worry about immediately when pushing onto B site and can get a safer plant off. Our final attacking part of the video is the C-site lineups, the first of which is a Snakebite post-plant lineup for the default plant position. You will actually begin quite far back once again. Stand on the propeller in the C-site side of attacker side spawn. Learning this lineup might take a while, but it is definitely worth it. Aim upwards and place your crosshair on the edge of the leaves, just above the middle red flag on the wire. You need to place your crosshair just at the bottom of the little indent in the leaves. Once you see it, you will know where we mean. The Snakebite will take around 3 seconds to land, but it will land on the default plant position of C-site. And whilst enemies are scurrying around trying to defuse, you can safely prevent that all the way from the comfort of your own spawn. Our next C-site lineup is another Snakebite lineup, except this one will actually land behind the box on C-site. This plant position is gaining popularity in the Valorant world, as you can just defend it with lineups off of the site. It can also be used by pushing C-site, however, as it will prevent enemies from lurking behind it. You will start in the back left corner of C long, just by the entryway from C lobby. Once again, aim into the leaves. You need to locate the massive circular absence of leaves near the bottom of the tree and place your crosshair on the bottom edge of that. As we said, it lands behind the massive box in the middle of C-site, so although this is quite a rare lineup to use, it is a good one to have in your arsenal. The final attacking Viper lineup of this Haven lineup video is a toxic screen for C-site. Stand in the corner where you stood in the previous Snakebite lineup, but move forward slightly, so the side of the entryway is directly in front of you. Aim at the middle of the wooden box in front of you, just where the crack is, and to the left of the large dangling vine. The toxic screen should go all the way across C-site, blocking off C garage and ceiling from C-site, giving you a lot fewer angles you need to be concerned about when pushing onto C-site. So we are now headed back to A-site for a couple of defensive side lineups to round out the video, and these are some of the most crucial to learn. These are one-way poison cloud lineups. This first one-way poison cloud smoke is for A short, or A sewers. Stand against the corner of the double-stacked boxes at the top of A sewers. A poison cloud that stops the enemy rushes. It completely blocks the enemy's vision of the site and makes it even harder to enter the site through short. You then need to actually aim at the top left corner of the top box in front of you and right-click throw and jump at the same time. This will place the poison cloud canister in the top corner on top of the two boxes, meaning when you activate it, you can crouch and see anyone pushing into A sewers. This poison cloud one-way smoke is for A long. You need to start with Viper in A heaven, standing against the right side of the window overlooking A site. Throw the poison cloud canister at the back left corner of the double-stacked boxes directly opposite to you, just by the A long entryway to A site. Then, when you jump down, you will be able to safely peek A long from A site as long as you stand next to the massive boxes in the middle of A site. And the best part is, the enemies will not be able to see you. So that is all for our best Viper lineups on Haven. Let us know what you think, and if you Viper mains want more Viper lineups, we have guides for every other map in the game. These include Icebox, Breeze, Ascent, Split, Bind, Fracture, and the newest map, Pearl. Hopefully you learned a few different lineups you didn't know already, and if you're ready to stomp with Viper in Rated, send in your clips to our official TGG Twitter of you using these lineups on Haven. From all of us here at TGG, goodbye for now.